They used to like beat me and like quote Bible verses while they did it.
Abuse.
I would prostitute in order to survive.
Sex for pay.
It was really hard.
Rejection.
I kind of felt abandoned.
The stories are heartbreaking.
I went to school to get bullied and I went home to get bullied.
Physically and mentally abused by her religious parents for being different and yearning to transition, Jocelyn Nilsson fled her South Carolina home at 16 years old.
Living in a tent sounds like a better idea than getting beaten by your mom every day.
LGBTQ youth are 120% more likely to experience homelessness than their heterosexual peers, according to a recent study from University of Chicago. 1 in 4 are thrown out of their homes because their families reject their gender identity or sexual orientation.
Not knowing where you're gonna get your next dollar from, not knowing where you're gonna eat from, you have to really be like in survival mode all the time.
For Raphael Colon, survival was hooking, dressed as a woman.
I was about 16 here.
He became homeless when he left his family in Brooklyn to escape drugs and alcohol.
That was like one of the toughest times of my life. You know, I wouldn't want that one for nobody, like not even my worst enemy.
LGBTQ homeless are at a heightened risk of violence, drug abuse, and exploitation.
It's just putting so many barriers in front of that individual like being successful.
Dylan Brooks knows all too well about the barriers LGBTQ youth face.
I actually thought about running away just because I grew up in the boondocks of Northeast Georgia where like there were no gay people that existed there, according to my family.
Now Brooks helps LGBTQ youth as the youth adult coordinator at Compass Community Center in Lake Worth.
Where were everybody else's words?
As Palm Beach County's only direct LGBTQ service provider, Compass works with the county and outreach programs to find temporary and permanent housing. 2017 numbers show Palm Beach County ranks 2nd in Florida for children living in spaces not designed for human habitation.
We have the richest of the rich living right next to the poorest of the poor.
As part of the Away Home America 100-Day Challenge, in 2017 the county located and housed 120 homeless youth in 100 days. 81% were people of color or LGBTQ.
The data was just phenomenal.
The problem is homeless LGBTQ persons have a greater difficulty finding shelters that accept and respect them. In 2015, a True Colors Fund survey on LGBTQ homelessness found more than 50% of homeless agencies reported they don't employ staff dedicated to serving the LGBTQ population.
It's difficult in the community to be able to find immediate housing options.
Alejita Rodriguez is a community service director at Vida Nova, a drop-in center in West Palm Beach that helps homeless ages 18 to 25 with housing, employment, counseling, and education.
We saw that need not only because of the risk that the youth face from not being accepted, but also the traumatic experience that they have occurred.
In April of 2018, Vida Nova opened the first LGBTQ transitional housing in Palm Beach County. In its first year, it will serve 10 people ages 18 to 22.
So this is a great grand reveal.
Bryant Garcia is one of the first residents to move into the Vida Nova house.
When I first walked into these doors, I was really like emotional that this would actually be where I am.
Being the sole caregiver to his schizophrenic mother for most of his life, it was time for Bryant to take care of himself for a change. Now he has a job at KFC.
This is my high school diploma.
He graduated from Lake Worth Community High School.
I don't want to do this anymore.
And is pursuing a degree in music.
Oh, then, oh, no, no. I feel that it definitely brought me acceptance for like just me being who I am.
The 18-month Vida Nova housing program is rent-free, giving Bryant the time to save up to eventually get his own place.
Finally having a place where they're safe, that they will be able to feel secure enough to make good decisions.
We're both hanging.
As for Jocelyn and Raphael is working on getting his GED.
I got placed.
Vida Nova helped him find an apartment and a job.
Everything just happened for me just like right away, back to back. It was amazing. It was like, it just came out of nowhere. I really do appreciate them. I do.
Remember that 100-day challenge? Jocelyn was one of those the county helped find housing.
Right about now.
For 1 year, the program will help foot her bill for this efficiency apartment.
I just started crying because I finally had a home.
Now the 21-year-old is focusing on starting her own vegan cosmetics company, and she just got married.
It was amazing. I never thought good things like this would happen to me.
A story that could have ended much differently.
Next time you see someone who's homeless on the side of the road, like, don't judge them. You don't know what happened to them. You don't know how they were raised. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they've had to do to survive.
Jamil Donith, your South Florida.